What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. If this is your first time checking out my channel, my name is Tony, and we have a 2023 zr2. And I know I really haven't been posting a lot in the last few days, or actually a few months, really. Maybe a video here and there. I've been super busy with my wedding, and it was absolutely amazing. So I really slowed down on my videos, and now the wedding was last weekend, and now we're gonna be pumping out some videos here. So unfortunately, I had to we had to take a step back for wedding planning and stuff like that, and get everything where it was absolutely amazing. So now I've been getting a lot of questions coming from my Instagram and stuff like that about my truck, and what is all in there. And there's been actually quite a little bit updates. So some of this I'm just gonna, most of you guys have been kind of like the OGs. It's been here since almost day one of this channel really starting to grow, and you guys have seen my build, and you guys have been seeing how it's been going, and I just kind of want to answer all the questions that I've been getting. So it may be a recap to some of you guys, and there has been some updates and some new mods that have been put on here, and we're going to go on those and kind of a little bit deeper in some other videos. But today we're just going to kind of do just a quick walk around of the truck. So it's just going to be a really quick little video, basically me jumping back in. We're going full bore again, and because before I think I was posting a lot of videos that were quite off, or quite it was quite I was trying to get videos out every few days, and so but now I'm gonna try to stick to a schedule, film on Monday, edit on Tuesdays, and hopefully have one out on Wednesday and Friday. So those are gonna be kind of my go-tos and dates that I'm gonna be releasing. So let's just jump in. We're gonna start from the front and work our way back. First off, don't mind my wiring. I'm cleaning this up. For my switch panel, I have the Les Fit switch panel in the engine bay. It's not working as of right now, so I ended up ordering up a S pod, so we can actually get a good one, and then we can actually rip out the button switches on the inside, and everything's going to be wireless right off my phone. So I'm really curious on how that's going to be, but yeah, so I mean, I can open this up, and I actually have this thing unplugged because it doesn't work, and then just random times when I woke up really early in the morning, all my lights are on, so I really didn't want a dead battery, so I just kind of been leaving this in here until the S pod comes in. The other thing that I've actually done on the inside, or I should say, we have the red line tuning shocks on each side, the hood struts, and this thing is a lifesaver, especially when you don't have to use the middle little thing in the middle. So, and then the only other thing that we've actually done to the motor wise is that we put on the boost or Boomba blow off valve, which to me, it's a no-brainer to put on, especially when you're saving the turbo. It's kind of been a controversial topic. It's either you like it or you hate it. I absolutely love it, so I left it on. So second of all, we have the Rock Truck 17 by 9s by -12 rims all the way around. I love the look of these tires. Rims. Then we have them wrapped around with 35-inch tires by Patagonia XTs. It's their hybrid between a mud terrain and an all-terrain, and these things have been very good on the trail. I'm actually really happy with them. The one thing that doesn't happen is when you air these things down. I've had them down to about between 10 and 15 psi. They don't get squishy. They stay kind of pretty hard. It is a 10-ply tire, and it is awesome. Another thing we have the CCE level up kit, and then also we have the level ups suspension spacer at the bottom to help give that 2-inch lift kit. And then we also have the level up axle brace, axle brace. This is probably your number one thing if you're going to wheel it doesn't matter if you're gonna want to get this thing on. It's very important. And another thing we have up here is the Baja Squadron sport lights. I got the yellow tints, and like I said, right now I can't even turn them on. Just same with my rock lights up here. I got, was it 4? I still have more to put on. So once we get our new S-Pod in, that's gonna be, we'll re-show all that. And then another thing, this may actually be another controversial thing. I ended up putting these steps on. That's going to be coming in another big video. It is by Boost Auto, and the nice thing is there's a LED strip down here that shines white, or when you during running time it's amber, or if you're turning it starts flashing. And I actually really like it. It's kind of, why did I get rid of the rock slider or the steps? And so I'm kind of curious on how well they're going to do off-road. I do wish that these would be up a little tad, more kind of aligned with the body. I think that would actually be perfect. But it's very simple to install. I still have my stock rock sliders, so if we're going to go into, if we're knowing we're going to go into some really deep stuff or some hard stuff, it's an easy swap in and out. So there's going to be a bigger video on that soon, probably one day this week. Also, we have the gas tanks, or I'm sorry, this one's the water pack, and we got 2 here, and then we also, on the other side, we have the gas tanks. We got 4 gallons over there, 4 gallons over here. Actually, yeah, 4 and 4, so we have a gas on the trail. So the bed rack we ended up going with would be the Tiger Auto bed rack. It's not a bad bed rack. I definitely want to get something a little stronger, but it's not bad. Could be better, and unfortunately we have to run the spare tire because of a 35 will not fit underneath the bed of the truck. So if you plan on going up to a 35-inch tire, just know that you're not going to be able to put your tire underneath the bed of the truck, which would be nice. So unfortunately I run it in the rear. Eventually I would like to get a rear bumper where the tire is going to be on the outside of it. Also, we are running the Woods Built solar panel rooftop tent. We're actually going down to either the Ozarks or back down to Land Between the Lakes, because there's so much down there that we still need to explore. And I can it's basically like a little honeymoon for me and my wife. So, and then we have the rear chase light. This one on each side, it's kind of red, orange, white. So it's, you know, the other 3 is in that same order. So these stay solid, these will flash, and those right here would be white when I activate it. But other than that, it is still basically a really oh, I did forget one. On the rear, we did do an add-a-leaf down here to help with the weight. Down here we did add an add-a-leaf. That's better if you're going to be especially doing a rooftop tent, or if you're just going to keep a lot of weight in the rear, because it is actually adding 750 pounds of weight capacity to the back. So that is very nice. So you're not sagging. They do make a shackle, which is, it's going to get you the lift, but it's not going to be exactly where you're going to want it. It's probably going to sag. Unfortunately, I haven't had or I haven't seen the shackles actually in person, so I don't know how that actually is. So yeah, other than that, like I said before, I do plan on trying to work with a company for a rear tire mount for the back, so we can actually get some space back here, because you do lose, I mean, obviously I have my golf clubs here, but the tire actually does take up quite a bit of room back there, because how much space it is. Especially I have my refrigerator right here, and all my camping gear, which is nice now because I had, if you watch my one video, which I'm going to put down here, the last time we were down at the line between the lakes, I had a box right here, I had my tent up here, and then I also had my cot and all my everything else. But luckily now, with having the rooftop tent and the solar panel, and it also has the bed, so everything's really right there. So that definitely frees up some space down here, and that's going to be leading me into another video that I'm going to be doing, is space. The one thing that really kills even with a truck is space. Space really still pretty tight. I know a lot of people off-road in like Jeeps and stuff like that, or overlanding. I mean, you run out of space. Space is key, and even with the bed, you still run out of space, which is kind of mind-blowing, because a lot of stuff we would put in the cab ends up out here, and space is really never enough. So that is probably one of the quickest little overviews of my truck and everything. Besides the rear, eventually we are going to be getting a front bumper with a winch and a whole bunch of lights on it, so that is in the works. Soon, but not soon. But other than that, this truck is coming along, and we're going to be talking future videos. We're going to be talking about these. Like I said, the Boost Auto steps are going to be, why did I do it, why did I put it on, especially if they come with the rock sliders. But that's going to be in another video. So if this is your first time checking out my channel, like I said, my name is Tony. I greatly appreciate you guys hitting that like button and subscribe. And we have more updates, and this is just really a quick overview of my truck for you guys that are brand new to my channel and asking me some questions about. So on that note, I am going to said this over the holiday weekend, we are going down to either between the Ozarks or the line between the lakes. We haven't really decided yet. And so yeah, I greatly appreciate you guys hitting that like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.